Alright, hello. What is up? This is alertwolf here to bring you another review, and this one is of Young Justice, Season 2, Episode 12, called True Colors. Alright, let's jump right into this one. Young Justice, this week was really good. Basically, it starts off, Bumblebee and the Atom go inside Blue Beetle and try to remove the Scarab that's implanted in him, only to no avail. They can't do it. It releases nanites. They get their ass kicked. It's all they can do to escape with their lives. And it almost kills Jamie in the process. So that is a no-go. So he's just going to have to live with it. Now, Nightwing gives him reassurance. He goes, listen, man, but they have to kill you to reset it. They can't reset it. It works for you, and right now it's our greatest weapon against the Reach. I think you should embrace it. And the Scarab's like, see, this guy's logic is flawless. We're not going to terminate him. And what happens is, LexCorp and the Reach in Smallville, of all places, build this agricultural center that's creating foods. Now, obviously, this is a bad thing. So Nightwing creates an A squad being led by Tim Drake, the current Robin. I believe that's Tim Drake. Who else is in this team? Tim Drake, Impulse, Arsenal, Blue Beetle are sent to investigate. Now it's cool that Arsenal is going. He's an angry hothead, just like the name would describe, because it's the first time we've seen the original Speedy since that whole mess with his arm thing happened. So it's good that he's being integrated. And they're all under the lead of Robin. Now the idea is they're going to go in, they're going to go out, they're going to find out what they're putting in the food, and it's a stealth mission. So they get there, they wait in the bathroom until the tour is over, they get out there, they move, they find that there's this weird pinkish, purpley pinkish thing, that crystal additive that's being put in, and they get it. But on the way out, when they're right about to make it easy peasy, right, Arsenal decides to blow up the place, which was a mistake. And Robin even says, he's like, dude, what are you doing? This is a stealth mission. What you just did is a mistake. It's going to cost us. And the Black Beetle comes out, and he's like, you're right. So now it's the Black Beetle versus all of them. They call in for backup. And, you know, they call in for backup. They basically end up getting their ass kicked. And they're like, they make it out of the building at least. And they're like, well, dude, what? Didn't you, Blue Beetle, can't you kick his ass? Weren't you better at this last time? He goes, no, last time I let the Beetle fight. And Arsenal and the Beetle at the same time were like, so let the Beetle fight. And he's like, no, I have that prophecy. I can't let him take over. What if it turns bad? So they're all getting their ass kicked. And out of nowhere, another Beetle shows up in the cornfields. And it is a green beetle. And this is the Martian beetle. So I don't know if this is the green beetle or the Martian beetle. I forget what name they're going under. And even Impulse is like, this isn't part of history. So this is news to him. And the green beetle, which I don't fully trust, is there. And he says he helps them out. And, you know, he learned what he learned from John Jones and TV. And you know, and this is what's going on. But it was awesome to see this Blue Beetle work, because he has more. Think about this. That Blue Beetle is retarded strong, because, or the Green Beetle is retarded strong, because if he has all the powers of the Martian Manhunter, who's almost as strong as Superman, plus the powers of a beetle, woo, he is powerful. Now, I do not 100% trust this dude. I mean, he could be a good dude. I don't know. I just don't trust him. But I still think he's awesome. Also, we had in sort of like the B plot for a second, Sportsmaster and goes to the light and says, under the code, because Black Manta's son killed my daughter, I am due compensation. And they're like, we'll give you the money. He goes, but it's worse than that. You know that because this went down without my permission, this hurts my credibility. And that means it's an eye for an eye. And they're like, no, we can't let you have Aqualad. So then it's like, all right. So then he goes after the main dude. He goes after Black Manta himself. He's like, well, I'll just take it out on the father. And then frickin' we get Deathstroke, you know, slave to you Teen Titans fans. Why he was never called by his super villain name is beside the point on that show. But whatever. So Deathstroke shows up. He goes, oh, I see you've hired your replacement. I see how it is. And so he breaks out. So obviously now the Sportsmaster, the enforcer of the light, has been kicked out, and Deathstroke has been let in, which is cool because we all know the Deathstroke children are interesting characters. So it'd be cool to see them integrate into the series because they all have kids. Now, on the Aqualad, they brought in what's his face, the psychic. What the hell is his name? Simon. That's right, that's his name, Simon. So they brought in Simon to go into his mind and heal his mind. But Savage, who never fully trusts anybody, says we'll learn every secret he's ever had. So considering he's a double agent, ooh, he's in peril. And his mind can get fucked with. We don't even know what's going to happen. Because even if he was a double agent, he might be brainwashed by the time this is all said and done. So this adds to some craziness. And then Artemis's double agent role could be in jeopardy too. So this is going to be very interesting moving on. Alright. So with the help of the Green Beetle and the Blue Beetle, they overpower the Black Beetle. They escape. Black Beetle explains where he's the Martian. He goes, what happened was that my beetle tried to take me over, but it didn't understand the Martian physiology and the Martian brain too well. So basically saying that he was able to overpower it with his mind because they're a race of telepaths. So there you go. But in the end of the episode, he says there's something we could do to try to... There's another way to try to take control of your Scarab if you're interested, other than resetting it. See, and this is the scary part, because I think, what if this is what turns the Blue Beetle bad? So, but again, a lot of seeds were planted in this episode, so it's gonna be awesome to see which way it goes. We also get a scene with Jonathan Kent. He goes, "Come on, you know, I've seen Stranger Things in Smallville," and he was in the tour group. And he goes, any chance I get to see one of my boys, the better. Talking about Superboy, and he gives him a hug because he considers Superboy his son, you know. So that is pretty cool, you know. And it's awesome to see that by this time he's been fully integrated into the Kent family. But at the very end of the episode, it ends with Luthor's like, you know, after all of that, they didn't even find our most dangerous thing, which is a sports drink they're putting out. Oh, well. He goes, but they did do a great job, except for the end there. Maybe we should put a team together. And then you see the files on the kids they've altered, including Static and Jamie Reyes' best friend. So, again, a lot of good seeds. a lot of things. I absolutely love this episode. I'm going to give this one as well 4 out of 5. I thought it was a great episode. A lot of seeds planted for future episodes. A lot of the addition of a green. That's just what I'm going to say. Green Beetle, awesome. Even if he turns out to be a bad guy or on his own side, I absolutely love this. So, that being said, click it up if you like it, comment if you must, and please, please, please subscribe if you can. And this is Alert Wolf signing off.